evening, everyone. Good evening, graduates. Welcome to the 2023 U.S. Small Business Administration's Thrive Emerging Leaders Reimagined graduation. We are thrilled to have our program managers, coaches, distinguished guests, and you, our 2023 Thrive graduates. Welcome to tonight's graduation ceremony. You've done it, graduates. You did it. You did it. You did it. Over the past 6 months, you've shown up, you did the work, and now it's time to celebrate your achievements. You have stretched yourselves, you've learned things, and you've grown and scaled your businesses. Congratulations, CEO. Tonight, it's all about you. Now, before we get started, we have a couple of house rules. We ask that as the graduates, everyone who's present tonight, please turn on your cameras so we can see your faces. We invite you to engage in the chat continually throughout our ceremony, and we ask that you please respect that this is a national platform. Please keep your comments celebratory and no spamming, please. Please grab your favorite beverage because at the end of the celebration, we are going to have a toast just to you. Now, when I think about celebration, there is one person that comes to mind who has a passion for small businesses. Associate Administrator Mark Madrid. He definitely comes to mind. His passion, his experience, his knowledge, and enthusiasm for the SBA T.H.R.I.V.E program is palpable. Just wait. When you hear him speak, you'll know what I mean. Let me introduce you and tell you a little bit about Mark Madrid. Mark Madrid has been selected to serve as Associate Administrator for the Office of Entrepreneurial Development in the U.S. Small Business Administration. In this role, Mark will lead the OED, which is the SBA's technical assistant arm with a national resource network, including small business development centers, women's business centers, SCORE, and the Office of Entrepreneurial Education. OED supports more than 1 million small businesses annually and is committed to ensuring that businesses have the tools, programs, and resources to grow. Previously, Mark served as CEO of Latino Business Action Network, a national 501c3 organization focused on strengthening America through funding and supporting U.S. Latino entrepreneurial research and education impact programs. Please help me welcome the Associate Administrator for the Office of Entrepreneurial Development, Mark Madrid.
Thank you, Nicole, and great afternoon or great evening to all, and congratulations, Thrive graduates. I am limitlessly energized to be here and leading this program alongside a dynamic team. Definitely, this is one of our favorite days of the year as we celebrate your remarkable achievement, completing this year's Thrive Emerging Leaders Reimagined program. And what a milestone accomplishment it is. So much so that we have a most distinguished guest with us today, whom I now have the high honor of introducing. Administrator Isabel Casillas Guzman is head of the U.S. Small Business Administration and the voice in President Biden's cabinet for America's 33 million plus small businesses. From the heart, Administrator Guzman is unparalleled in her deep knowledge of all dimensions of the SBA, unparalleled in her actions of transformation during her time leading the SBA. She has implemented technology forward and game-changing streamlining improvements from our lending portfolio to government contracting. And leading by example, she has advanced our innovation and introduced a whole of SBA approach among so many other historic achievements. And she has supported this office and this program with a distinguished heart and a distinguished mind. It's a most wonderful feeling when you can declare that we deeply admire her as a boss and as a person. Thrive graduates, we invite you to join us in welcoming SBA Administrator Isabel Casillas Guzman. Madam Administrator.
Thank you so much, Mark, and congratulations, everyone. I want to welcome you to this graduation, but also start off by just thanking the team that made it possible. SBA is known for its really mission-driven employees. The team at the SBA has been so committed to making sure that small businesses can thrive, be resilient, and really overcome tremendous challenges over the last few years. The agency has stepped up, and that includes the Office of Entrepreneurial Development with Mark Madrid as its lead, but as well, Yvette, Jackie, Scott, and Nathaniel, who have worked so hard in particular on the Thrive program and brought us all together today. They deploy this program nationally, but of course there's a whole of SBA approach to everything that we do. It's something that the president always talks about as well, the whole of government. Well, we want to bring all of us to bear. And I know you all know in terms of who you work with every day in Thrive, that our field is just an incredible partner on Thrive. They deliver Thrive in communities around the country. So I know we have a few people joining us to speak, Joel from Spokane and Ricardo and Noel from Puerto Rico, but there's more than 100 other field team members on this call today, and the entire field operations helps us lift Thrive and really deliver this program to you. I know that, of course, the program itself is, I like to proudly point out the fact that it is actually through a contracted partnership. Thrive is a program that the SBA delivers, but we work with our contractor, ISOM Global Strategies. I know that the CEO, Tawan ISOM, is a womanpreneur who is building her business, but has an incredible array of business coaches that created the curriculum and really assist those Thrive participants along the way. I know the cohort coaches go above and beyond. I've met some of you all, so I know that you're with the graduates today, and from everything from offering one-on-one assistance, just that needed extra support from individuals who have had great successes and learnings on their own. And I know they've put you all to work as well. So it's well deserved that you've made it this far and that you're graduating from this really special program at the SBA. I've met a few of Thrive graduates or emerging entrepreneurs, graduates along the way, and really I think that the common theme is that this is a challenging but very rewarding program. I was on a plane recently and I met a woman, Nicole Stanton. She's at the law firm, and her co-founder is participating in Thrive. They had a successful professional services firm, but she shared how this was homework. This was a project to come engaged, but it was so valuable. What you put in is what you're going to get out and beyond. And when I met in Colorado Springs with my field team, I actually participated in 22 with the legal compliance, intellectual property and contracts, session in Thrive 2022. And they gave me the homework too ahead of time that I had to read. And it really is a meaty discussion. It's substantial. And I really, appreciate the work that you put into it. One of my favorite quotes is from a young entrepreneur in Los Angeles who actually runs a consulting company that advises businesses on how to advance their revenues, their operations using technology. And she was concurrently attending a very prestigious, I won't name them, but a very prestigious MBA program, as well as doing Thrive at the same time. And she said that Thrive was a mini entrepreneurial MBA program and offered more practical day-to-day business growth. So this is the community that you're graduating into, our alums, and as well as the coaches, the field teams. This team at Entrepreneurial Development at the SBA and the whole of SBA is really committed to building and accelerating entrepreneurial mindsets, building networks, and helping you acquire knowledge and resources that you can go back to, revisit as you grow your business into the future. And I know that businesses that have come out of this have definitely been able to leverage their peers in this network, their coaches, and the toolbox of resources that you walk away with to really level up. I know this year we have over 700 Thrive graduates from 50 cohorts, supported by 41 SBA district offices out there. And this is just adding to the more Thrive graduates alumni that we have. There's now over 8,000 Thrive graduates, and really, truly, it speaks to the type of commitment that we have at the SBA to small businesses in this country. And now more than ever, the SBA has leveled up its resources to try to support entrepreneurs in their journey, because we know that they do the hard work. They come to bring their ideas to the marketplace. They deliver products and services that we depend on every day. They are the American dream of business ownership in this country, creating jobs and creating economic output. And we want these giants in our economy to be able to revitalize communities across the country. It is a pathway to building wealth in communities and strengthening our economy, but also, importantly, building our global competitive advantage, innovating, and really lifting up many underserved communities around the country. And I know that that is something that the Biden-Harris administration is really committed to: small business growth, the prosperity that it is able to leverage, and building an economy that really works for everyone so that no one is left behind. Right now, you're in good company because there's a small business boom. There's been 15 million new small business applications filed since the president took office. It's the number one, number two, and going on the number three top years for entrepreneurship as long as it's been recorded. And that, to me, represents incredible optimism, incredible hope in the future. And it's a great time to be a small business in America. We're seeing consistently good news. We just got consumer confidence showing today up. We've seen that inflation is cooling. Our economy continues to grow. Job creation is still there to support our local communities. So this is a time of great investment in America, where the president's Invest in America agenda is delivering over $400 billion in public infrastructure and clean energy investments to date, and more to come. We've seen that matched with over $600 billion in private sector investments, and that is incredible opportunity. Whether that's directly you getting a contract to go after building that infrastructure, or you benefiting from the infrastructure that's being built with more streamlined and cost-effective ways to get your goods across the country or across the world. And I think that it's something to reflect on, that we have put so much emphasis in this administration on small businesses and their ability to access capital and revenue growth opportunities. It's so that they can continue to be that strengthened group of competitors that make our economy stronger and more resilient. And SBA has transformed its programs to that effort in streamlining access to capital. We've hit a $50 billion record number of investments and loans coming out of the SBA, and bonding and loans and investments, and as well as disaster assistance. We've expanded our network to over 1,600 centers on the ground to connect entrepreneurs, help them navigate resources, navigate to contracts, navigate to international trade, navigate to digital e-commerce. And we've streamlined how we interact on certifications for government contracting, leading with Vet Cert, if you're a veteran out there. But we will be doing that across our portfolio of contracting opportunities, and launching My SBA with the streamlined experience in working through all of SBA's products. So this is a time of transformation where we're trying to lead with the customer first and technology forward philosophy at the SBA to pivot and adapt to the new marketplace, just as all of you had. And I know that this graduation today is just a milestone in terms of what you've been able to achieve and enhance your own education as an entrepreneur. But it speaks to, I think, the hope and opportunity that this country is delivering. So I know that you have a full program to come with some great speakers, but I wanted to personally congratulate you. Thank you for taking the risk in the first place of putting yourself out there, opening your business, many of you employing, building revenues, and pursuing that American dream, because it enriches us. It enriches us all in this country, and really demonstrates to the world that America is the startup nation. We are delivering, and we're building an economy for the future for all of us and future generations. So thank you for your great work, and team, take it away.
Thank you, Administrator Guzman. What an amazing message to our graduates. Creating the pathway to wealth. That is absolutely the SBA Thrive Emerging Leader Reimagine Program's purpose, to help our graduates thrive. The Office of Entrepreneurial Development has invested hours of planning, coordination, and resources into the success of the SBA Thrive program. And the director of OED, Jacqueline Woods East would not miss an opportunity to share just how important you are as business owners and the difference you are making in our nation. Let me take a moment to introduce you to the director of OEE. Jacqueline Woods East is a committed public servant with a strong dedication to collaborating with the United States federal government. Currently the director of the Office of Entrepreneurial Education, she possesses extensive experience, previously holding the deputy director in the Office of Grants Management. Throughout her career, Jacqueline has actively engaged in public service at different levels, leading her expertise in local, state, and federal governments. Notably, she holds a certification in grants management. Please, everyone, help me welcome the director of OEE, Jacqueline Woods East.
Thank you so much, and good afternoon, and welcome again to the Thrive Program celebration. This indeed is a celebration for all of us, and you should give yourself a round of applause. You all deserve it. The graduates have completed 8 online modules, attended 8 in-person sessions, and to some extent, attended 16 SME office hours. That's 33 hours of online content, 33 hours of peer-to-peer conversations, and 32 additional hours with instructors. At least 100 hours of rigorous work and learning on top of everything else that they've been doing to run their businesses and tackle anything else that life has thrown at them. Throughout the program, they've encountered challenges at home and in their communities. This summer, a number of cohorts were impacted by hurricanes in their communities. And as the program went on, weather continued to impact many communities, and one was struck by violent tragedy and concern for their community's safety. And across nearly every cohort, some of the graduates faced personal hardships and tragedies with their families and at home. Nonetheless, they came together as groups and cohorts to excel in the program and in their businesses. Many participants traveling great distances to reach their in-person sessions, sometimes over state lines, showing the commitment that they have for their businesses and for each other. We've heard of a business leader that is already implementing the lessons they've learned and taken from the program to improve their business. Like in Nashville, where one participant was able to use their skills in business leadership and planning to acquire the buildings right next door to their existing enterprises, promising them the ability to expand their business and better control the neighborhoods where that business and that brand was built. Some have taken on their new connections to foster deeper collaborations, like a duo in Las Vegas, creating partnerships with their peers to tackle large projects and contracts together and growing businesses together. We're thrilled by the success that we've seen across the country. Many of this year's cohorts are continuing to build off last year and are building strong networks of Thrive and emerging leaders, alumni from New England to Florida to Southern California and all the way to Washington and even to Alaska. Some of our cohorts were inaugural Thrive Emerging Leaders Reimagine groups that brought this Innovation Reimagine program to their areas and then excelled, like in Delaware, Northern Kentucky, and West Texas. We also had a groundbreaking history-making cohort in this year's program, as the Colorado-Wyoming Frontier Founders represented the first dual-state cohort in the Thrive Emerging Leaders Reimagine program, meeting in Cheyenne and Fort Collins for their lessons. We are here to celebrate the graduates, of course, but let's not forget that SBA's district offices, the PMs and coaches, and all are represented and present to celebrate with the cohorts as well. This group represents over 3/4 of the original starting group and showcases the dedication and skill of the SBA PMs and Thrive business coaches in recruiting and motivating the group to stick it out and cross the finish line. To the Thrive cohorts, all and everyone else that's celebrating. We're celebrating right here with you. Best of luck to you with this new milestone. I'm sure you will put it to good use. And congratulations. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Director Woods East. It is such a pleasure and an honor to be able to serve with you and your team. And she couldn't do what she does without a powerful team to support her. Scott Miller is just one of those supports at OED, who serves as an integral part of the SBA Thrive program success. Let me tell you a little bit about Scott Miller. Scott is a program analyst and presidential management fellow for the Office of Entrepreneurial Development at the U.S. Small Business Administration. In this role, he supports OED's associate administrator and team in various day-to-day tasks and helps to lead and coordinate the Thrive Emerging Leaders Reimagined program. Prior to his role at OED, Scott served as the staff of a congressional district office performing constituent services and policy research. Please, everyone, help me welcome Scott Miller.
Wonderful. Thank you, Nicole, so much for that kind introduction. And good afternoon, everyone. As Nicole mentioned, my name is Scott Miller. I've been the technical lead here at SBA for the Thrive program. And I just want to say how excited I am to be here with all of you celebrating this momentous occasion and getting ready to help round out your experience with the Thrive Emerging Leaders Reimagined program. Before I go ahead and introduce the next lineup in today's speakers, I just want to really express how excited I am to celebrate with you all here today. You're soon to be Thrive graduates, Thrive alumni. That's not a title to be taken lightly. It's been truly inspiring to see and to hear about all the hard work you've been doing across all 50 cohorts these past 6 months, especially knowing some of the hardships many of you have had to overcome to make it here. And it's also always exciting to hear you already putting your lessons into use, even just after Module 1 was done. You were already taking your lessons and throwing it into your business. So on that celebratory note, let's go ahead and continue today's lineup. I am excited to be able to introduce Joel Nania, Branch Manager for SBA Spokane office, for his own brief remarks and an introduction of this year's alumni speaker. Joel came to the SBA in 2013 after a successful 30-year career in business and business consulting. He has worked with national, regional, and private brand companies and products, giving him a diverse range of professional interests and backgrounds. He's a firm believer in the power and effectiveness of solid business planning for new and existing businesses, emphasizing the importance of entrepreneurial vision and foundational business values as key components to business differentiation and success. Joel is a Wisconsin native, but has lived in the Spokane area since 1981 and received his master's degree from the University of Wisconsin. Thank you, Joel, again so much for joining us today. I'm going to pass the mic over to you. The floor is yours.
That's great. Thank you, Scott. And hello to everybody from beautiful downtown Spokane, Washington. We're part of the Seattle district here, and we cover most of Washington state and the Idaho panhandle. So we've got a big district. We actually had 2 cohorts, one in Spokane and one in Seattle. And I had the pleasure of managing our Spokane Inland Northwest Thrive Emerging Leaders program from 2016 to 2022. And from my own entrepreneurial experience and perspective, I just want to compliment Administrator Guzman for her support of this program, certainly Associate Administrator of Entrepreneurial Development, Mark Madrid, for supporting the program so well, Scott, your work as our program analyst, and really the rest of the SBA team, and ISOM Global Strategies for delivering such a great and valuable program with our lead business opportunity specialist, Fernando Cervantes, here in Spokane running the program. He did a great job this year, And over on the west side, Desiree Albrecht in our Seattle district managed our Seattle cohort. So great job to both of them. Like you're all saying, it really takes a whole team to put this program together and complete it. The program is really an important part of our entrepreneurial ecosystem. And evidence of that is just this morning, I was visiting at our Small Business Development Center office with advisors. And already I learned that 3 of our graduates are now working with advisors from our Small Business Development Center, and they're continuing to grow and to thrive. And that entrepreneurial system and ecosystem is alive, well, and flourishing. So that's exciting to see. And as you probably all know, the SBDC program is also part of our Associate Administrator Mark Madrid's program. So it's really great to see this happen. I was thrilled when you all asked me to introduce Ted DeRuyter, President and founder of Decade Awards. He has a business that specializes in trophies and awards and catering to both local and e-markets and celebrating life successes. And, how appropriate is it for today? When Mark Madrid came to visit us several months ago, we toured Ted's brand new location, and he was very favorably impressed. And I think Ted will share some of his story with you. Ted's a graduate of our program from 2021 when I had the pleasure of managing with our coach, Casey Wilhelm, a professor at nearby North Idaho College in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, just about 20 minutes east of here. Ted embarked on his entrepreneurial journey in 2007 as a part-time venture, and while maintaining a full role as a sales representative in the coatings and plastics industry. I mean, does that sound familiar to some of the entrepreneurs who started at some point? In 2009, Ted made a significant life change by relocating from San Diego, California to Spokane, Washington, and transitioning Decade Awards into a full-time operation. And under his leadership, Decade Awards has been dedicated to celebrating life's victories, providing a range of products and services to honor achievements. And what a great segue that is. So Ted truly exemplifies what I've seen in my 10 years with the SBA, and what I've seen throughout my business career is that the successful businesses are truly the ones that fully utilize the resources that the SBA has to offer to their best advantage. And with that, I'd like you to meet Mr. Ted DeRuyter.
Good afternoon, everyone. As Joel mentioned, my name is Ted DeRuyter. I am the president and founder of Decade Awards, a family-owned business located here in Spokane Valley, Washington. We're predominantly an e-commerce-based company that's committed to helping you celebrate life's victories through our line of trophies and awards. Previous to starting the company in 2009, I was a sales representative, as Joel mentioned, for a coatings manufacturer specialized in the plastics industry. I had looked at and explored many entrepreneurial ideas, and I finally settled on the trophy and awards industry and began developing it part-time. I convinced my wife that I could make this work full-time. She agreed, and so we left our jobs to pursue a new adventure. We moved from San Diego, California to Spokane, Washington with our 2 young sons. My wife got a job locally so that we could have insurance and a steady base income while I focused on building this new company. From the garage and basement of our home in 2011, I left the home-based location and expanded it into a single leased location in Spokane Valley with approximately 2,000 square feet. Year after year, we saw steady growth. By 2018, we had taken over 4 suites at that location. However, this expansion brought many new challenges, such as limited local visibility, branding, and production inefficiencies. It was clear we needed to consolidate into one unified space. In searching for a solution in 2019, I had found various SBA programs, including the Emerging Leaders Program. Despite not being selected initially, I reapplied in 2021 and graduated with the Spokane 2021 class. Due to the COVID pandemic, it was the first online Emerging Leaders class. My primary goals for the program were to learn more about branding, commercial financing, and the various SBA programs available to small businesses, specifically the SBA 504 loan program. After graduating from the program, we found an ideal building to purchase. It was a former bank building that we needed extensive renovations and a production space constructed behind it to accommodate our needs. The questions quickly focused on how we would pay for this plan. Navigating the SBA 504 and commercial loan process seemed to be a daunting task. Uncertain if we would even qualify for the program, I sought advice from a client of ours, Don at the Northwest Business Development Association. After reviewing our financial and business plans, he felt confident that we were an ideal candidate for a 504 loan. So encouraged, I decided to move forward. I shared our business plans with Joel, who introduced me to Ron Nielsen and John Morosco at the SBDC in Wenatchee, Washington. Their expertise in developing our financial plan for the SBA, NWBDA, and our commercial loan provider, Banner Bank, was invaluable. They're dedicated countless hours to refining our cash flow predictions and financial assumptions. Without their support, navigating this loan process would have been far more challenging. Loan approval from Banner Bank, the NWBDA, and finally the SBA was a significant milestone for us. This financial backing enabled us to secure our new location, fully renovate the existing showroom, and construct a new production center. Since completing the Thrive program, we've added 3 new team members and increased our revenue by over 30% for the past 2 years. Having been at our new location for over a year now, we have a team of 12 and over $4 million in annual revenue, and we are looking forward to a bright future. In the next 5 to 10 years, our goal is to expand our product lines, increase our revenues, and possibly acquire another location for additional warehouse and production space. This will allow us to hire more employees, bring in new advanced equipment, and improve our production efficiency, and advance our engraving and personalization services. The foundation set by the Emerging Leaders Thrive program has been pivotal in preparing us for these goals. The confidence and ability to access various SBA resources are invaluable assets that we now possess. I'd like to extend a special thanks to Joel for his support and referrals to each SBA program that has been instrumental in our growth. And a thank you to the new graduating class of Emerging Leaders Thrive for listening to our growth story. I highly recommend taking advantage of the various SBA resources and assets that are out there for all of us. Your journey is just beginning, and I'm excited to see where it takes you. As we continue to celebrate life's victories here at Decade Awards, we remain committed to our mission and optimistic about our future. Thank you all for your time this afternoon.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Ted. Again, so inspirational to hear your growth story coming out of emerging leaders and the confidence and the connections, truly that network that helped you get that 504 loan and then start building out from there. Very exciting to hear about what's coming up in the next year for you all as well. Best of luck to you. We're looking forward to it. Please keep in touch. And same for everyone here, graduates, SBA PMs, business coaches, please continue to keep in touch as we go forward out of the program. So I'll go ahead, move right along with the next pleasure I have of introducing our next set of speakers for this evening's celebration. Please join me in welcoming the North Metro Puerto Rico Cohort's leadership team. Ricardo Martinez, the Deputy District Director for SBA's Puerto Rico and U.S. Virgin Islands Office and the cohort's PM, and Noel Torres, the cohort's Thrive Business Coach, as they come on to speak about their experiences with this year's program and their time with one of this year's fantastic cohorts. Ricardo Martinez joined the U.S. Small Business Administration as Deputy District Director for the Puerto Rico, U.S. Virgin Islands District Office in May 2022. He is actively engaged in assisting and supporting District Director Josue Rivera in leadership, management, and oversight in order to optimize the deployment of SBA programs and services to the small business community. Previously, he was part of the Puerto Rico Small Business and Technology Development Center as Associate Director and Executive Director for almost 23 years. Ricardo is a certified public accountant and active member of the Puerto Rico CPA Society. He believes in professional education as a key factor in being competitive and innovative in order to achieve success. Noel is a senior business transformational coach and project portfolio manager with extensive experience with world-class pharmaceutical companies and in leading, coaching, and facilitating diverse initiatives in complex business environments that have needs for restructuring and business process simplification. He has strong expertise in strategy development up to the definition and execution of tactical plans, proper critical performance indicator selection, and governance. Ricardo and Noel, thank you both again for all of your hard work and leadership with this year's North Puerto Rico cohort. Please, without further ado, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Scott. Congratulations to our graduate of the 2023 Thrive Emerging Leader Reimagine program, and most especially to my Puerto Rico North Metro cohort. Yoo-hoo, you did it. Thank you for being part of this amazing journey. As a program manager for one of the most challenging cohorts, I want to thank to all the participants for allowing us to provide you with a technical assistance program with the main purpose of raising your small businesses to the next level. Throughout this program, you were able to learn how to improve your leadership skill, learn about your business finance, develop a better culture for your teamwork, outline better marketing strategy, and understand the different legal aspects of your business. I have to tell you that coordinating and directing this program was a team effort. In my case, we received over 100 applications to participate in our cohort. With the assistance of my colleagues at the district office, we interviewed most of the applicants and selected the best 25 participants, including women, rural businesses, Hispanics, among others. It was a difficult decision for us because they were very good small businesses interested in participating in this program. But at the end, we only have spaces for 25 participants. The coordination and communication with our coach, Noel Torre, was a key factor for the success of this program. It was the first time Noel participated in this program, but he had extensive knowledge working with executive teams in other industries, so our coach quickly integrated into the cohort. We had very frequent meetings and phone calls, coordinating and receiving feedback from our participants. From day one, I shared with my new cohort some of the best practices from the previous cohorts. They engaged using technology communication tools such as WhatsApp and created a working group. They gave feedback. We shared their progress report. Our coach prepared some surveys for the group, and also they posted funny support messages for the cohort. Our co-host and I knew from the beginning of the program that we have a very, very good cohort, and they demanded the best from us. Immediately, we began to coordinate and invite top guest speakers during our CEO conversation section. We approached different professional speakers, such as research partners, external consultants, and attorneys in the area of finance, human resources, and intellectual property, respectively. They were delighted and made very interesting questions to our guest speaker during our session. And definitely, it will be one of the most memorable experiences of this cohort. I will remember this interactive conversation during our networking section. Since we have a very good participant in the cohort, we wanted to give them a unique experience during the growth plan and capstone project presentation. I have to confess that it was one of the most challenging sessions for our team. We decided to invite 20 panelists and split them into 7 different groups, including guest speakers, colleagues from our district office, research partner, representative from our certified development company, our 504s, Thrive participant who graduated from the last year, and other industry representatives to provide feedback to our participants. It was an amazing experience, not only for our participants, but also for our panelists, because they had the opportunity to know how well our cohort is doing. Also, identify some business opportunity for them and share other best practices. And last but not least, I want to thank the administrator Isabel Casilla Guzman, OED Leadership Bar Madrid and his team, and ISON Global Strategy team for providing this learning experience to our 52 cohorts and almost 800 participants during this year. I also want to thank my regional and district directors, Marlene Cintron and Josue Rivera, Thank you for trusting me for this mission. Thank you to my district office team for supporting this amazing group during this journey. Thank you to our coach, Noel Torre, for leading this cohort, and a very special thank you to my Puerto Rico North Metro cohort for allowing us to be part of your business success. Enjoy this holiday season with your family and have a great time with them. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to all of you. God bless you.
Thank you for that, Ricardo. And also, it's such a pleasure for me to share our journey as to coach the Thrive Emerging program in Puerto Rico. As you said, we had the privilege to guide the fantastic group of leaders. Our cohort kept momentum from Module 1, I think, for three key factors that made this possible. Firstly, we established, as you said, multiple communication channels, including WhatsApp, to ensure we were always available and our cohort members could stay informed and ask questions whenever needed. Secondly, we created a visual dashboard that focused on keeping track on key performance indicators and all the deadlines of each module. This helped us all stay on track, and we could support those who need extra help. Lastly, we foster an environment of empathy where we share our joys and sorrows, creating a bond that I had to say this, went beyond the program. All stay motivated and resilient. The results speak for themselves. However, more importantly, these experiences have equipped our leaders with valuable skills and insight to navigate challenges and foster supportive network within their small businesses. As we move forward, we will carry this lesson with us, knowing that the best measure of our success is our impact on each other's lives. Thank you so much for bringing me the opportunity to coach this program. For Nicole, I know without you, I wouldn't be here. And also the ISO Global and also the SBA office in Puerto Rico. And also my cohort that is there, Puerto Rico North Metro.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, North Metro Puerto Rico, for just being a complete star this year. It's amazing to see the transformation from last year to this year. Thank you so much for just being a great example of a cohort, but you have so many other cohorts that are along with you. You led the charge, you led the way, and thank you so much for allowing us this opportunity to hear about the strategy in North Metro Puerto Rico. Congratulations, graduates. You are among the best. You all have achieved such great success. And we want to look back over this year, 2023, during the Thrive Emerging Leaders Reimagined program. Let's just talk about a few of the stats. You've heard several of them tonight, but let me just share a few more. We do have 730 graduates tonight. Throw a celebration in the chat just for you. You graduate, you made it. There are 730 new businesses that are emerging on this nation. We have finished 185 module videos. Like, you have amazing resources that were provided to you. That was over 1,000 video minutes, over 17 hours of content. And I know that there has been a lot of traveling going on as well. And that is amazing. Before we jump into this video, I think we have one more person that we want to celebrate tonight. I don't want to get ahead of that. I want to make sure you hear from our top participant. I'm going to give it back to Scott Miller as he shares about this participant.
Thank you, Nicole. Sorry for the technical difficulties, everyone. My camera got a little caught up, but no, we are just very excited to be able to of course celebrate everyone here tonight. It's truly been a great program, and we have lots of you we definitely want to recognize. But I don't want to steal my boss, Associate Administrator Mark Madrid's thunder. So I am happy to turn it over to him for him to discuss some of the top participants from this year's program.
Thank you, Scott, and thank you, Nicole. Well, we're getting closer, and thank you to all the subject matter experts who have helped make this year's program so successful. And wasn't it wonderful? Let's hear it for Ted again. You're soon to join this alumni family, but do you all recall when I was issuing welcome remarks, I pulled out some packaging from this wonderful business owner in Spokane, Washington? Well, that's Ted's shop, and I'll never forget how he showed me his showroom, and I'll never forget how he shared with me the transformational results of that 504 loan. So thank you, Ted, for being with us. And of course, Joel, for that wonderful introduction. And I'm just so excited to see all this chatter. I'm formed from a small business myself. I have small business DNA. I wouldn't be here serving this country without my mom and dad building a welding business in the Texas Panhandle. And we're getting closer to your official recognition. So thank you, Ted, Ricardo, Noel, for sharing your experiences as alumni, as SBA project managers and coaches to these amazing participants. And as we continue with this celebration, I want to repeat what THRIVE stands for: train, hope, rise, innovate, venture, elevate, elevate. And as we continue with this celebration, I want to repeat that this is a milestone accomplishment. You all embody those very words, whether you meant to or not, when you started this program. All the way back over the summer, you have either done or represent all of these parts of this program. Do you agree? And so now, as we look back at this year's program, let's recognize again the top 10 cohorts from each module, which had the most participants complete the module before the next one started. Starting off with the top 10 cohorts for Module 1, being an effective leader. Module 2, business planning and development. Module 3, business finance and raising capital. And Module 4, HR, hiring, and company culture. Let's give all these top cohorts a hand. You see yourselves represented there. Congratulations. And now let's celebrate the top 10 cohorts from Module 5, marketing and building brand awareness. Module 6, driving sales. Module 7, digital marketing and social media strategies. And Module 8, legal compliance, IP, and contracts. Once again, a round of applause. And now, graduates, let's get even more excited to announce the top 10 cohorts for the 2023 THRIVE Emerging Leaders Reimagined program. Starting off, let's give a hand, a big one, for the Seattle Evergrow 24, a cohort that completed 100% of each online module before the next opened, with no one stepping away from the cohort, and the entire group that started the program graduating. Congratulations, Evergrow 24, and your coach, Kelly Tweedale, and SBA PM, Desiree Albrecht. Congratulations, a tremendous achievement. And now, let's give a hand to the North Metro Puerto Rico THRIVE Tribe. The THRIVE Tribe also completed each module before the next opened, and were among the first cohorts to 100% complete the modules as a team. Congratulations, THRIVE Tribe, Coach Noel Torres, and SBA PM Ricardo Martinez. Congratulations. And let us all celebrate the Just Do It team from Charleston, the Las Vegas Gold Diggers, that's Goal Diggers, the Charm City Leads in Baltimore, Boss Up Atlanta, Harlingen's RGV thrives. The winds of change from Corpus Christi and the Kentucky thrivers and bluegrass innovators in Kentucky. Congratulations. Can I tell you, these cohort names are distinguished. Thank you so much for the energy that you put into formulating them. Congratulations to everyone and to all 10 of this year's top cohorts. And now I have the honor to recognize the top 12 participants from this year's program. These participants completed all the online content, attended their in-person sessions, joined the SME office hours throughout these past 6 months, actively connected and engaged on Thrive groups, and overall, they were energetic and engaging with the program, and we love to see all of it. And so without further ado, let's give it up, a big hand, to Anthony Akatar, Sanjaya Amarsinghe, Wasinki A.K. Bimende, Paul Chung, Zelma Davila, Eddie Dejegu, Erica Hampton, Adrian Machado, Jaziel Pacheco, Chan Park, Daniel Tandy, and Dana Ward. Wow. You have a place in history, and we resoundingly thank you for your engagement, your sacrifice, and your example. And now it's truly a special privilege. Let's put our hands together as we all call up Anthony Akatar to the Zoom stage to speak about his experience as one of the top Thrive participants. And I can tell you from meeting with Anthony, his sacrifice is literally unbelievable. Whether it's miles traveled, whether it's the sacrifice of leaving home and all that he did, but he did it with unbridled enthusiasm, unrelenting commitment, and enthusiasm. So, Anthony, welcome to the stage. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you for that warm welcome. I am delighted to be here, and thanks for having me to share my Thrive experience. I want to start off by thanking two amazing women that held the Los Angeles cohort together. Beatrice Davis, she was the one who first called me to be part of the program and checked on me anytime that I leave Los Angeles. And then Priscilla Presley, our coach, an amazing woman, led the program, made us always feel welcome, and made it more like a home for us. We look forward to going every time for the next session. And then to the SBA, I think this is the best program that I've been part of. I've been through grad school, currently even a doctoral study. The curriculum that was given to us in this program is just beyond reproach. I've never seen anything like it. And it's been an amazing ride. Let's start with some facts, okay? Small business generate 1.5 million jobs and account for 64% of new jobs in America. Small and medium-sized enterprises account for more than 99% of the U.S. workforce and provides well over half of the nation's jobs. As my cohort guys will tell you, I don't drive any point home without telling you anything about sports. So let's use a sports analogy. If this was a sports franchise team, it means that small businesses, we are the franchise player. It is around us that economy builds anything for the nation to grow. So we are the LeBron James of the Lakers. We are the Stephen Curry of the Warriors. And if you love the Dallas Mavericks, maybe Dak Prescott. So small business, we play an integral role in this society. Now, what do I mean by this? Let me give you a quote here. Maya Angelou said, "Do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, you do better." With Thrive, the lessons we've learned has made us to know better. What do we then do with it? Our goal and my goal is to go out there and spread it. As I drove from Arizona to LA, all the time, I just think through everything that we've been discussing with my cohort group. Amazing stories we share. It makes me know that knowledge is never limited, and as you seek, you get. Thrive has been amazing, and I just urge the SBA to keep finding the energy and the strength to send this to every part of the United States because we need it. We have done what we can to form businesses, but the tools that we got from Thrive, if we're able to use this tool to impact every small business, and then generation upon generation are taught these models, being an effective leader or to the legalities of business, you can never go wrong with it. And I think that Thrive has done it for us, and it's our time to go out there and shine with it. I want to thank my cohort who have been so amazing. They listen to all my stories. I tell them about what my kids are doing to me, and then my drive all the way from Arizona to LA. They will listen and share the joy with me, and I always look forward to going back to see them. I hope I'll be invited again to another Thrive session because you cannot have enough of it. For our expert panels, I see Townsend here, the Tawan in Zoom here today. I mean, her methodology and the way she taught her lessons, you can't go wrong with these things. So what do I say to we graduates today? Let's go out there and use this knowledge to impact what we've already been doing and make small businesses better. That's all I have for today. And I thank everybody that has made this program a success. And I hope to be back to try programs again. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Mark. Thank you so much for sharing the impact that this program has made on your business. What an amazing accomplishment that you achieved for us. Thank you so much, Anthony. We appreciate you sharing your story. Let's take a look back at this year of 2023. Let's look at the amazing moments that our cohorts have shared. As I told you earlier, there's many stats that we can share about this cohort, but let's let the pictures in the video do the work.
Congratulations, you've done it. You have finished the SBA Thrive program. Congratulations, graduates. You put the work in. You watched hundreds of videos. You participated in SME sessions. You have done the work. You've been led by amazing program managers and coaches. We have been so extremely proud of you. We have seen tremendous change in you.
Going through a program like this expands your repertoire of tools. The only thing you can do is grow.
Thank you for teaching my mom about some stuff.
Absolutely.
And I've seen some growth and some changes in the people that work with me, being more open and coming up with more ideas and wanting to invest more. And we talk about the business as if it's all of our business. And I think that's a big change that I have directly implemented since this program.
Making my business from the ground up without knowledge and resources has been very challenging. So I'm grateful for programs like this that help you to take your business to the next level with the right mindset and the right people.
First, I want to thank Mr. Mark Ferguson as Chicago SBA Deputy Director for extending the T.H.R.I.V.E programs for all small business in the Middle West. Peggy Rayson for supporting us, SBA Program Manager, the best of the best. Uncle George Mill for everything you did for us. Thank you.
The Thrive program provided me with the necessary tools to elevate both my business acumen and personal development in order to foster growth for my company.
SBA's Thrive program was a game changer for us. It really fine-tuned our approach across all business facets, especially in human resources and marketing.
It takes a lot to be dedicated and focused for months. We appreciate you. We are so proud of you. Now that you have finished the program, you are an alumni, and we cannot wait to hear from you. You are in one of the most elite small business circles there is in the United States. and you deserve to be here. SBA team is so committed to your success, and we cannot wait to be a support to you. Go change the world, graduates. You've done it. Thank you so much. Thank you for the honor of serving you. Congratulations, graduates. Doesn't that sound good? Yes.
Yes, that does sound good. Congratulations, graduates. And before we read the names, let's take a moment to share about the subject matter experts who have made an indelible impact on our CEO graduates. What they have invested in our businesses will reverberate for years to come. With the knowledge that our SMEs planted, we are so excited that businesses are scaling even now. Many businesses have won contracts, collaborated with some of their peers in Thrive, and have seen remarkable change in their bottom line. That is amazing. So let's take a few moments to celebrate our SMEs. Module 1, Dr. Kim Miller and Judy Dang. Module 2, Dr. Justin Hebert and Aaron Udler. Module 3, Leo Landaverde and Kevin Duncan. Module 4, Dr. Christine Healy. Module 5, Tawan Isom. Module 6, Anita Nielsen. Module 7, Corbett Chandler and Tani Lopez. Module 8, Jessica Bull and Sinan Garcia. Let's give a round of applause for our subject matter experts who have done an amazing job with our program this year. The SBA Thrive program has had specific requirements for our graduates to meet. And as we've heard earlier, they've had to attend all 8-person sessions, complete all 8 modules, complete their capstone, and do their presentation. They have made such tremendous progress over these last 6 months. Some participants have gone above and beyond to engage the SBA Thrive Emerging Leaders program. And we absolutely are so excited about the opportunity to share about each and every cohort. Now, I'm going to take a few minutes to read each and every name, location, program manager, and coach. Every graduate's name are listed on the slide. When I pause, please take a moment to find your name in the list and then drop a celebration in the chat when you recognize your name so that we can celebrate with you. Congratulations, graduates. You did it. Albuquerque, New Mexico. Crecemos Unidos. Program Manager, Sarah Branch. Coach, Paul Zelzer. Congratulations, Albuquerque. Anchorage, Alaska. North to the Future. Program Manager, Nelita Irvine. Coach, Alan Caraway. Congratulations, Anchorage. Atlanta, Georgia. Team, Boss Up ATL. Program Manager, Janelle Taylor. Coach, Floyd Williams. Congratulations, Atlanta. Baltimore, Maryland. Team, Charm City Leads. Program Manager, Tanya McCoy. Coach, Camille Mazalov. Congratulations, Baltimore. Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Team, Cajun Masterminds. Program Manager, Elaine Bailey. Coach, Carrie Prejean. Congratulations, Baton Rouge. Birmingham, Alabama. Team name, the Birmingham Thrivers. Program Manager, Megan Rodriguez. Coach, Taliba Bales. Congratulations, Birmingham. Boise, Idaho. Team, Boise Blazers. Program Manager, Irene Gonzalez. Coach, Ruth Swartz. Congratulations, Boise. Boston, Massachusetts. Team, the Boston Mob. Program Manager, Oreste Arella. Coach, Ed Kehan. Congratulations, Boston. Brunswick, Maine. Team, Postal Catalyst. Program Manager, Brad Curry. Coach, Jerry Brown. Congratulations, Brunswick. Central Pennsylvania. Team Level Up. Program Manager, Kim Stout. Coach, Lisa Heinzelman. Congratulations, Central PA. Charleston, South Carolina. Team, Just Do It. Program Manager, William Furman. Coach, Daryl Jones. Congratulations, Charleston. Chicago, Illinois. Team, Chai Builders. Program Manager, Mark Ferguson. Coach, George Mai. Congratulations, Chicago. Columbus, Ohio. Team, The Ascenders. Program, Shannon Fouch. Coach, Raymond Cyrus. Congratulations, Columbus. Corpus Christi, Texas. Team, Winds of Change. Program Manager, Monica Stuber. Coach, Kyle Hogan. Congratulations, Corpus Christi. Dallas, Texas. Team, Big Tex Commission. Program Manager, Elsie Collins. Coach, Karina Hagan. Congratulations, Dallas. Dover, Delaware. Team Goal Diggers. Program Manager, Rob Paeta and Coach, Gerald Roca. Congratulations, Dover. Fargo, North Dakota. Team, Trust Builders. Program Manager, Al Hott and Coach, Eric Giltner. Congratulations, Fargo. Fort Collins, Colorado, and Cheyenne, Wyoming. Team, Colorado, Wyoming Frontier Founders. Program Managers, Francis Padilla, David Wenzel, and Amy Lee. Coach, Eric Green. Congratulations, Fort Collins and Cheyenne. Gainesville, Florida. Team, the Gainesville Navigators. Program Manager, Janelle Hain and Coach, Houston Bailey. Congratulations, Gainesville. Greater Houston, Texas. Team, Thrive 25. Program Manager, Valerie Maher. Coach, Donna Edge. Congratulations, Greater Houston. Gulfport, Mississippi. Team, Host the Wave. Program Manager, Derek Eady. Coach, Lauren Drummond Dale. Congratulations, Gulfport. Arlington, Texas. Team, RGV Thrives. Program Manager, Angela Burton. Coach, Dr. Barbara Bagley Henjosa. Congratulations, Harlingen. Houston, Texas. Team, Power 23, Coach Valerie, Program Manager Valerie Mayhor, Coach Wesleyan Whitaker. Congratulations, Houston. Indianapolis, Indiana, Team Thriving Hoosiers. Program Manager Rhonda Crouch, Coach Trisha Fox. Congratulations, Indianapolis. Jackson, Mississippi, Team the Jackson 5. Program Manager Jeremy Sanford, Coach Harlan Henderson. Congratulations, Jackson. King of Prussia, Pennsylvania, Coach Team Bolt. Program Manager Kim Stout, Coach Mark Stanky. Congratulations, King of Prussia. Las Vegas, Nevada, Team Gold Diggers. Program Manager Barry Vanderdorn and Coach Monica Coburn. Congratulations, Las Vegas. Little Rock, Arkansas, Team The Mavericks. Program Manager Jerry Talbert, Coach Mark Hill. Congratulations, Little Rock. Los Angeles County, California, Team Fortune 20. Program Manager Beatrice Davies, Coach Priscilla Presley. Congratulations, Los Angeles. Louisville, Kentucky, Team KY Thrivers. Program Manager Sharon Johnson, Coach Mark McNulty. Congratulations, Louisville. Lubbock, Texas, Team Next Level Leaders. Program Manager Matthew Jock, Coach Javier Lamiel. Congratulations, Lubbock. Miami, Florida, SoFlo Thrivers. Program Manager Alan Fernandez, Coach Roberto Munoz. Congratulations, Miami. Mobile, Alabama, Team Mob Bosses. Program Manager Brent McCann and Coach Andy Wood. Congratulations, Mobile. Nashville, Tennessee, Team Nashville Powerhouse. Program Manager Patrick Rodriguez, Coach Deborah Sunderland. Congratulations, Nashville. North Metro, Puerto Rico, Team T.H.R.I.V.E. Program Manager Ricardo Martinez, Coach Noel Torres. Congratulations, North Metro. Northern Kentucky, Bluegrass Innovators. Program Manager Joshua Stuntsman, Coach Brad Horner. Congratulations, Northern Kentucky. Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Team the Oklahoma Elite. Program Manager Tina Schreiner, Coach Johnny Burchett. Congratulations, Oklahoma City. Peoria, Illinois. Rise and Thrive Team. Program Manager, Levi Kennard. Coach, Diana Heeb Bovana. Congratulations, Peoria. Portland, Oregon. Team, Elevate Forward. Program Manager, L.C. Lambeth. Coach, Elsa Kellum. Congratulations, Portland. Reno, Nevada. Sierra Superstars. Program Manager, Alfredo Sendeno, and Coach, Jennifer Doherty. Congratulations, Reno. San Antonio, Texas. Team Central Texas Growth Bandits, Coach Arlene Siller. Congratulations, San Antonio. San Diego, California. Team San Diego Sunshine Syndicate. Program Manager, Lucy Montgomery. Coach, Elsa Kellum. Congratulations, San Diego. Seattle, Washington. Team, the Evergrow 24. Program Manager, Desiree Albrecht. Coach, Kelly Quidell. Congratulations, Seattle. Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Team, Badlands Overlooked Titans. Program Manager, Jamie Wood. Coach, Trigve Fredrickson. Congratulations, Sioux Falls. Southwest Puerto Rico. Team, Sino Mingendo. Program Manager, Jorge Bencourt. Coach, Javier Bisbal. Congratulations, Southwest Puerto Rico. Spokane, Washington. Team, Inland Northwest Profective. Program Manager, Fernando Cervantes, and Coach, Casey Wilhelm. Congratulations, Spokane. St. George, Utah. Team, the Thrive Titans. Program Manager, Jackie Hobson. Coach, Russell Path. Congratulations, St. George. Twin Cities, Minnesota. Team, Thrive and Shine. Program Managers, Dawn Jackson and Twyla Kennedy. Coach, Tess Vergara. Congratulations, Twin Cities. Washington, D.C. Team, Limitless Tribe. Program Manager, Nick Rajpara and Coach, William Lindsay. Congratulations, Washington, D.C. Williston, Vermont. Team, Vermontrepreneurs. Program Manager, Kevin Morehouse. Coach, Christine Miller. Congratulations, Williston. Congratulations, 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 graduates. You are official. You did it. And now it's time to put to practice what you've learned and impact the community and the world around you. Speaking of impact, let's talk about our keynote speaker. He has been impacting lives for many, many years. In fact, he is following in the footsteps of his father. Let me introduce to you Tom Ziegler. Tom has had the rare privilege of spending his entire life surrounded by world-class leaders, innovators, and motivators. Family dinner included the presence of the world's top motivator, his father, Zig Ziglar. As a result, Tom's arsenal of experience and information is absolutely unparalleled. As CEO of Zig Ziglar Corporation for the past 28 years, Tom carries on the Ziglar philosophy. You can have everything in life you want if you will just help enough other people get what they want. Everyone, please help me welcome our keynote speaker, Tom Ziglar.
Wow, thank you so much. It's such an honor and a privilege to be here. You guys are amazing. And I just want to say right out of the gate that the future of America depends on you as business leaders and owners and people who make a difference. You guys rock. You make the difference. Your commitment to growing and developing yourself speaks volumes to the impact that you're going to have. I've always loved the SBA and everything that it stands for, and we do a ton of work with small businesses and small business owners and developing leaders. And I can tell you, you have been through and are in the right place to get that encouragement and information you need to go to that next level. So what I want to do is I want to share with you a very powerful and very simple quote that you can reflect on and use as a roadmap for how you lead your business and your life, how you lead other people, and how you go out into the market and make a difference in the lives of the people that you serve. So I'm going to share my screen real quick. And of course, you already heard this quote. The quote is, you can have everything in life you want if you'll just help enough other people get what they want. I get messages via email. I get business cards with this quote on it from people all over the world. And it's really how they go out and practice their business. And I believe it. And so my first thought for you is there's going to be 5 questions that are embedded in this quote that will help you to make a difference in the lives of the people you serve, both on your team and in your community and those customers. So here's question number 1. You can have everything in life you want if you'll just help enough other people get what they want. Question number 1 is this: what do you want? You can have everything in life you want. So my question for you is, what do you want? I was talking to a business associate today, and this gentleman likes archery, and he plays a game where his target and the competitor's target, they're really close to each other, right? They're right next to each other. And the goal is you hit your target and you win a point. But if you hit the competitor's target, you lose a point. And what he discovered is after about 4 or 5 shots, he started hitting the competitor's target. And he asked himself the question, why am I hitting somebody else's target? So if you want to be successful in life and in business, the first thing you've got to do is identify what it is that you really want. Make sure it's yours. Number 2, why do you want it? You can have everything in life you want. So when you discover what you want and you get involved with what you want, you've got to take a step back and say, why do you want it? Now, this is key, because when we know why we want something and we have it clearly written down, we have all the things, all the reasons why, our purpose, our higher calling, maybe it's to provide for our family and to create a life of security and to make a difference in the community. When you have all of those things listed down as your why, here's the key. When the obstacle comes, and it will come, and you pull out your why you want it, you'll keep going, you'll persevere, you'll have grit, you'll make that difference. So what do you want and why do you want it? Well, look at the second part of this quote. You can have everything in life you want if you will just help enough other people get what they want. So here's question number 3 for you. Who are the people you're going to help? Who are the people? One of my friends, he's a Rabbi Daniel Lappin, said this. He said, when you solve a problem, you're often rewarded with a certificate of appreciation We call that money. And the more problems you solve, the more certificates of appreciation you get. Isn't that awesome that our business is about solving problems? But before we decide what problem we want to solve, we got to know the people who we're going to solve the problem for. So my question for you is the follow-up on this is, do you have an avatar? Do you know who you're going to reach out to? Do you have that listed down? Do you know what their needs are? Do you know what keeps them up at night? And so when you get really clear on that, it gives you direction. Now, as a leader, as an owner in a business, the people you are going to help are not only the customer who buys your product or service, but the people on your team, the people you're in alignment with, your partners. Maybe it's your bank, maybe it's other people in the community who you're having referrals with. So who are these people you're going to help? And then comes the fourth question. The people you're going to help, what do they want? You know, I'm all sold out on coaching. I believe that every single person should become a coach. Now, first you got to coach yourself, right? And so when I say become a coach, it could be as simple as learning for your own benefit how to coach yourself. One of the greatest things that you can do is, as you're building your business, is you have intentional coaching conversations. Don't call them coaching conversations, but what are you trying to do? You're trying to discover what it is that the people you serve want. You ask them questions like, what does success mean to you? And, you know, if this were to happen, what would that mean to your life? And when you discover what they want and you know who they are, then those two things lead to the fifth question. And I'll wrap it up with this. How are you going to help them get what they want? So if you'll just help enough other people get what they want, the question is, how are you going to help them get what they want? I was working with a client, and their initial mission was to, they're a surgeon, and their business was good. And he said, well, you know, I can make more money if I just practice on this one thing, but that seems like I'm cheating a little bit. You know, I'm not serving them. And I said, well, what's your overriding goal? And he told me, he said, it's to make sure that people have the ultimate experience and outcome through my practice. And so I want to plant this seed with you. You can have everything in life you want if you help enough other people get what they want. And so as you build the mission and vision of your business and your leadership role and what you're going to go do, my question for you is, what is it that your people want? And then how are you going to help them to have that outcome that everybody wins? So just to wrap it up, you can have everything in life you want if you'll just help enough other people get what they want. The question is, are you going to follow the model? Are you going to visit that roadmap? Ask yourself those 5 questions. What do I want? Why do I want it? Who are the people I serve? What do they want? And how am I going to help you get that? You're surrounded with a faculty and an organization right now that is prepared to help you with the how every step of the way. If you've got clarity on those first 4 things, the rest is just a phone call or a Zoom away or a face-to-face meeting. Thank you so much for having me. You guys are amazing. Go out and change the world in 2024. Be more in 2024.
Thank you so much, Tom.
Thank you.
We appreciate and are so thankful for the message that you share with our graduates, challenging them and giving them the charge to be the person who will make the difference in our nation by helping other people get what they want. I want to take this time to welcome back, because this is the time of our graduation ceremony where we're going to have a toast. So please help me welcome back Associate Administrator Mark Madrid as he closes out our graduation celebration.
Wow, Nicole, thank you. And thank you, Tom, for such an inspiring speech. Don't you all agree to help us close tonight's graduation? What do you want? Why do you want it? Who are the people that you are going to help? And I love, by the way, the certificates of appreciation reference. What do they want? And how are you going to help them get what they want? And graduates, we are extremely close to our toast. Do you have your beverage ready? But before we fully close out, I express my deepest gratitude to distinguished leaders who made this year's program a resounding success. First, thank you to Administrator Guzman for her inspirational vision and leadership to make this program as powerful as it has been this year. Thank you as well to the all-star team, the best team at the SBA, the Office of Entrepreneurial Development team, for coordinating this program. My Deputy Associate Administrator, Yvette Collazo Reyes, OEE Director, Jackie Woods East, Nathaniel Bishop, Scott Miller. What a dynamic team. I also thank the fantastic team over at ISOM Global Services for designing and implementing the Thrive Emerging Leaders Reimagined program and for organizing today's event. And Tawan, you are an all-star and you lead a team of all-stars. My heartfelt thank you goes out to all the SBA district offices, the district teams, the PMs, and the leadership for seeing this program hit the ground running this year and helping all these excellent business leaders through this rigorous curriculum. OED, the Office of Entrepreneurial Development, has a most sacred partnership that runs deep with the Office of Field, the OFO, and our district offices across the country. Can't thank you enough. And the most important thank you is to you, our graduates, the giants of our economy. You're responsible for half of America's workforce, 2/3 of new net jobs. When we take off, including during the holidays, you continue, especially during the holidays. Congratulations, graduates of the Thrive program, for your spirit, your discipline, dedication, and commitment to the program, to your businesses, and to the ongoing growth of your communities and the jobs that you're creating. It is a community like this one you've built here that inspires us to get up in the morning and continue what we do here. Your innovative spirit, your flexibility, and diligence is admirable. And Anthony and Ted, thank you for your inspiration and action representing small business owners and your peers in this group. And as we get ready to our toast, I have one final ask for you, and it's an important one. One final ask for your consideration. Please help us continue to serve you and future alumni. Would you do us a favor and take the Thrive Intake Survey? You're going to see a QR code here, and you're also going to be followed up today with a feedback survey. Would you do us a favor while it's fresh and complete these surveys so that we can be 100% done? Will you do that one thing for us? You've done so much for us already, but this will help us to better serve your future alumni peers. So thank you very, very much for taking a moment to internalize, to take a picture of this QR code, and to take this final step, because we are here to serve you, but we can't do it without your feedback. And so with that, we come to our close and our toast to you. Let's raise a glass and give big cheers to you, the class of 2023 Thrive Emerging Leaders Reimagined graduates. You are the cream of the crop. I raise a toast and we raise a toast to you. Congratulations, keep shining, and have a wonderful holiday season. Thank you very much.